truck pulled out of its tent, or its carport, whatever you want to call it. So I'll give you guys a good walk around of the truck, a good detailed walk around of everything that we did and all the stuff that we added. So starting with the front, as you can see, I don't have the headlights or the grill in yet because I would like to polish this hood before I start putting all this stuff on. I was wanting to wait to put, like, you know, the cowl and all that stuff back on so I didn't get compound all in it, because once you get compound and that textured plastic, it's kind of hard to get off. So I'm just gonna wait till I get the hood and the fenders polished out, because it does got some swirls in it. But we did not paint the hood and the two fenders on this paint job. We did that like we painted that like 5 years ago when I first bought the truck, because the truck was hit in the front. So I put a front clip on it, and so yeah, but I wanted to give this a good polish because we painted it and we never polished it. We painted it with the single step. So actually we ended up painting this whole truck with the single step. Unfortunately, it was just a little bit cheaper. I wish we would have went with the base coat clear coat, because the thing is with the single step, I mean, it's like, basically, if anyone knows anything about painting on here, basically with the base coat clear coat, you spray the base on there and then you'd come back with the clear coat, and that's what kind of gives it the shine and all that. But with the single step, everything is in one, so you would just like prep it and then you would just hit it with your single step, and then now it's got basically the clear coats in it. But PPG, actually, my supplier, or the place where we buy all our stuff at, they actually don't sell the single step like concept paint anymore. So down the road, if I ever do any work, like more paint work with this truck, it's gonna have to be a base coat clear coat, which after doing this whole truck in a single step, I definitely learned that single step is good, I think, for some little stuff, but I wouldn't recommend doing a whole truck with it. Plus, you know, I'm just an amateur, not really like a professional body paint guy, so some guys might disagree with me on that, but that's fine. So I did make a video of me vinyl wrapping these mirror caps because they were chrome. Now, to be honest with you, I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I'm definitely going to keep the black, but I was actually looking on Amazon. I could actually get like a set of these black caps that are gloss black. It's like 36 bucks or whatever. So probably gonna end up doing that instead, because I don't know, because this was my first time really vinyl wrapping, so I got some wrinkles and stuff and it didn't come out perfect. So like I said, I'm just nitpicking it, and I mean, I think it looks all right. I mean, but for my first time, I mean, that's why, like I said, it definitely did not come out perfect. But the biggest thing, the reason why I decided to vinyl wrap these, you know, a while back, instead of buying the black ones right off the rip, was because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like the black on the red, and then if I didn't like it, I could, you know, just, you know, peel the vinyl off and, you know, I'd have chrome again. But since I like it, I'm probably gonna end up going with buying the black ones. So, and then, you know, I went with the black handles. They did have the chrome handles on it. I went with the black. I did like that. I mean, it is a textured plastic, so, but I still think it looks good. I think a smooth plastic would have looked good, but, you know, like I said, I could always, if I don't like it, but like I said, I do like it. I kind of like the black and the red on the truck. The only thing left chrome on the truck is, you know, this front bumper, which, to be honest with you, like, I'm probably gonna end up changing that eventually, but I'm not sure. So, but moving on, you know, and then obviously, you know, I took all the door moldings off, and the two doors were resprayed, just because there was marks like right here, because like that was, this was all original under the molding. So when I took the moldings off, I don't know if someone else prior had this molding off, and maybe they might have re-cleared this door, but there was like so many like marks, like from like if someone like had a screwdriver and they're like trying to, I don't know what they were doing, but it was pretty marred up. So had the material, had the time, so that's why we sanded the whole door down and repainted it. Same with the front. So even though this door was painted once before, because now that I'm remembering, I'm pretty sure from the accident this door was messed up right here. So I'm pretty sure we did spray this door in a single step, because I noticed that when I was sanding, you know, because there was red coming off. And then back here, you know, this is kind of like where most of the work happened, was on this box. So up here on these trucks, usually they have like those little stake holes. I didn't like those, so I ended up welding some patches in there and basically getting rid of them all the way down. Well, there's only 2 of them, but I got rid of them, so I kind of gave it a nice clean look, you know. Definitely, I really like that a lot better than just those holes. Like, you know, if you were going to use them and all that, like, they're useful, but like I said, this is kind of like my weekend truck, kind of like I'm not going to be using those stake holes. So I'm like, I was trying to go in for the street truck look, so that's why I decided to do that, and it came out really good. That was like the best idea I had, I think, on this whole project. And then the next big thing was the roll pan. You know, I put the roll pan on, and it came out pretty good. I bought this roll pan on Amazon, and the quality of the metal is really good. I think I paid like 130 bucks, I think. And overall, like, I mean, the metal is really good. That's even what my dad said too, because my dad, he helped out a lot with this project, and he's done a lot of body work. He said that the metal, he could tell because, you know, he's put a lot of like body panels on vehicles and stuff, and he was telling me that the quality of this metal was really good. How we screwed that on, basically just screws on. It goes right into the back of the bed. We did have to shave the bolts down a little bit just because we didn't want the head of the bolts hitting the end of the tailgate. But yeah, that's all we did. It did come with some screws, but I bought stainless bolts, and because it came with actually self tappers, but we just drilled holes and we put a nut on the back side. So yeah, and those are all stainless hardware. So really, that's the roll pan. The roll pan came out pretty good. It did actually take a lot of work to kind of get this thing to look right, because this quarter panel over here, it was painted, or like someone painted it, obviously, because I think it had to have been hit, because like we had to do a bunch of body work like all in here. Like it was just full of Bondo all in here, so we had to grind all of it out and rework it. Like, and you can see like where like they put like a stud gun on it to like pull this out. So definitely someone did some body work on this quarter. All right, so I'll get up here, I'll show you guys the roof. Nothing really special with the roof, just kind of came out good. But you know, I got that new LED brake light in there, and of course, you know, I glued it because, you know, they all leak, so didn't want to have a problem with that leaking. So I do apologize. The truck is a little dirty right now. Some of that is buffing compound on there, so it is a little dirty, but I wanted to show you guys the roof. Came out good for the most part. I buffed it after we painted it, so looks pretty good. You know, there's the headlights. There's the tailpipe. Tailpipe's probably not going back in, by the way. Now there's the cowl. So yeah, that's the back half of the truck. This side came out good. There wasn't near the body work on this side. Everything fit up pretty good over here. You know, show you guys that no stake holes. I love that look. And then, you know, over here, basically same thing. Took the moldings off, resprayed. Black door handle, black mirror cap. That's basically everything on the outside. And then I did want to show you guys something on the inside as well that I had done while the windshield was out. Now with these trucks, they have those basically the headliner's like this color, kind of, it's like a gray. And anyone knows, you know, all these Chevys, the third brake light leaks, and there's a big stain back here, and I hated that. And I had the windshield out, and you know, I found a guy, actually he refabricated this whole headliner just like with a black, and I really like that. It looks really good. Like, it came out good. I mean, I really love that black. Unfortunately, he couldn't do the visors though, so I bought some of that that SEM fabric spray. I still have to spray those, but I did paint some of the trim pieces in here. Like, I painted this overhead console with that black SEM, and I really like it. It came out really good. Like, for my first time doing it, like I said, I still haven't finished doing all of the trim, but I also did this seat belt cover up here, and it came out pretty good. If you guys can see it, probably they came out pretty good. So like I said, I still have some more trim work to do, but I didn't want to do all of it off camera. I wanted to try to get a technique and then do it on camera, just so kind of knew what I was doing. So I put a new windshield in it too. The other one was all pitted up, so it's a lot better. Like I said, definitely gonna have to get that tinted eventually. You got all the door panels back here, because I'm probably gonna end up putting new speakers in. They were kind of blown, so I'm probably gonna put new speakers and some new tweeters in the front. So, but there is one more thing I wanted to show you guys on the roll pan. I showed you guys how it mounted up here, how we used the screws or the bolts through the back of the box, because we did have to fabricate up some brackets. Get the light turned on. See right here, I don't know if you see that little clip right there. It's like right there. That was the original clip, or the original bracket that came, and you can see how we got it screwed to the bottom of the box right here. So that was supposed to be the bracket that you're going to use, but it was just very thin. So what we did is we took some flat bar. Try to get a good angle on this. Hold on. Don't forget. There we go. Well, we took some flat bar. I know it's hard to see, but we bent it. You can see kind of how like we welded it to the back of the roll pan right there, and that's basically to kind of keep it sturdy this way. You know, keep it plumb, you should say. So yeah, like I say, it's pretty stiff right now. So I just wanted to show you guys that. So we did do some modification there for that. So overall we did. I'm not saying that you can't install it the way it came, but we just thought this was a little better, a little more sturdy. We just didn't want to have problems with it down the road, you know, like, you know, from the wind, because I think we had it bolted up through the other brackets and this thing moved. Like, we just didn't want it to fatigue and break. So that was another modification that we did to the roll pan. But overall, other than that, it was pretty good quality. I do got the tailpipe off because I took it off because I polished it. I got that in the bed right here. I think I showed you guys that already, but took it off, polished it. To be honest with you, I don't even think I'm going to put it back on because I think it sounds better, for one, with the axle dump. It's a little more louder, like I wanted. And then I kind of just like the look, the clean look of, you know, kind of no tailpipe. It just makes it look good. So that is the Speed Engineering exhaust. I did say that in one of my previous videos when I kind of did a walk around and showed you everything of the motor and the exhaust that I did to the truck. And it came with the tailpipe, and it also came with an axle dump kit. But I don't know, either I might end up putting that axle dump kit on. It basically just dumps right off before the axle. It's just like a tip, and it kind of just bends down. Or I might just leave that going over the axle, and I might just put a tip on it. So I'm not really sure, but I haven't really made my mind up on that yet. Yeah, so that's gonna wrap up today's video. I just wanted to make a good detailed walk around of the truck now that the paint work is done, and show you guys kind of how like the roll pan and all this stuff came out. And I wanted to show you guys some of the extra stuff that that I did to the truck, or that was done to the truck that wasn't in the original plan. If you want, if you go back on my channel, I do have a couple other videos of when I started this paint, this whole like kind of facelift project on the truck. If you want to go back and check those videos out, you can. They're on my channel. So I think I got like a couple videos of the truck. You can kind of see like what we were doing and what the original plan was, and kind of like how it turned into this. So in the end, I'm happy. It all came out good. I'm very happy with everything. Yeah, so I look forward to making some more videos. As you can see, I got some stuff, and I'm gonna have some more parts coming for the truck so we can get this thing back together 100%. I'm just glad that the big bulk of the work is done, like all the paint work is done. Everything that I can't do at my house is done. So like I said, it's been a fun project. I've learned a lot. Oh my God, I learned so much about body work, paint work, and everything on this truck. And you know, I love that. I had a lot of fun. So if you made it this far in the video, and if you liked the video, you know, please don't forget, you know, give it a thumbs up. And hey, if you got any feedback, you know, negative, positive, hey, I'm always down for constructive criticism. If you got anything, put it in the comments. You know, anything positive, negative. You know, I like the positive, but hey, I'll take negative too. It's not a big deal. You know, like I said, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't want to miss future videos, You know, hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot. So I do got some more stuff coming out on this truck. I'm gonna break it down into series, kind of focus on topics, keep it a little more organized, so I'm not like on a widespread you know, subjects on the video. It's just a lot easier to edit. It's a lot easier to like focus on one thing rather than trying to focus on an overall project in a video. So that's the plan. So like I said, if you don't want to miss it, you know, hit that subscribe button. So yeah, until next time, just I don't know, but I hope you guys have a good day, and thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.